Hello, my lovelies and users. It is finally time for me to check out Kinye, I believe is how it's pronounced. I could be wrong, but boys don't cry. Now, before we get into the MV, I'm very curious about the MV because I saw like a warning label. You guys know I've been actively trying to stay off of social media the last couple of days because I want to react to something that has just dropped, but haven't been able to do so. And so it's been a struggle, and I haven't been able to react to our boys' MV. Before we get into the MV, I am going to be checking out the character videos for each one. They have been coming out for like the last 2 weeks, but the only reason I didn't do each member individually is because I wanted to get all of their stories in one like one do one, and then check out the MV. Or I was gonna do this first and then check out the MV, but because the MV dropped when my mother was in town, I'm like, you know what? Or my mother's in town. I was like, I want to spend time with my mom. I don't get to see her often, so I just didn't get to react. But yeah, Akinye, I believe is the pronunciation. But yeah, we're just gonna jump right in. I have no idea. So this is gonna be besides the thumbnail, and besides, I saw before I got off social media, I saw someone like post a picture of like the warning label for the MV, and I was like, why are we getting a viewer discretion advised? Like, why are we getting a warning? Like, what am I about to go through? On top of just listening to my babes, because I adore them. But yeah, I was like, oh, I'm scared. But so hopefully with this, I'll get to see more of what the characters are going to be like in the MV, maybe, or maybe just like what the verses may be for them. Anyways, we're just gonna jump right in. Now, first up is Kim. Is he a church? Oh, are they at a Catholic school? It's giving like head boy. Yeah, he's giving like head boy. Oh, all our babes are. Oh, what was that? Okay, next is Victor's. They're so quick. His is giving worried.
บอกมาว่าคุยปะ
Oh,
เอ่มคือผมเพิ่งทำพอร์ตโฟลิโอเสร็จกับเพื่อนที่โรงเรียน
something about a friend.
อยากให้หมอมารับอะได้ไหมคือผมรอได้อ๋อโอเคงั้นไม่เป็นไรครับเดี๋ยว
Or he's checking on
เดี๋ยวผมไป
something.
นอนกับห้องเรียนนะครับโอเคครับผม
He's stressed about something. And it sounded like he said like, "Oh, it's okay." Like, no, don't worry, it's okay. You guys let me know. Obviously, I don't speak Thai. I really need to learn, y'all. If you guys have any suggestions on like where classes and stuff like that, let me know, because I am interested in learning Thai. Maybe not being able to read it or write it, but at least learn the language. I feel like each character is going to be going through it, and that's why it's called Boys Don't Cry. Oh no! Oh my god, no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Y'all, I have other things I was gonna react to today. I cannot. I mean, I should have seen this coming, given that it's called Don't Cry. But y'all know I'm a crybaby, and it's PROXIE. I adore them. Okay, we're just gonna jump right in. And this one is Gorn. Also, congratulations to Gorn, because I did see that he graduated. And I was just like, I believe he either graduated or he got enrolled into his residency school. But I'm pretty sure he'd been in doing that for a minute, or was already going to do residency. Because correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Gorn supposed to be taking an active break for like maybe a year or so because of said residency? I believe, or maybe like I'm not sure. Maybe. Anyways, let's just go.
โอ้ลิงแม่ง ทรงเก่งเลยทรง
ยังไม่ได้ทรงนี้
ไม่ได้
อาจจะเกรง
เห็นคลิปเมื่อวานปะที่เจนมันร้องเพลงกับคุณอ่ะ
เห็นแล้วดิวะแม่งเกลียน
ชอบเจนว่ะ
Chop.
กูว่ากูจะจีบมัน
I didn't see like the subversion.
ว่าไงคุณ
ฮัลโหลบอส
ที่ไหนวะอยู่สยามเหรออยู่กับเจนเหรอ
รีบมาเว้ย
ได้เดี๋ยวกูรีบตามไป
Something about a girl named Jane. And someone was with her. So maybe Goran's is going to be happy, or maybe he has like unrequited crush, or on a crush on a friend. So kind of what it's giving.
โหลิงนั่งทรงเก่งเลยทรง
ยังไม่ได้ทรงนี้
I bias.
จะเกรง
เห็นคลิปเมื่อวานปะที่
I thought that was his voice.
เห็นแล้วดิวะแม่งเกลียน
ว่าชอบเจนว่ะ
Oh.
กูว่ากูจะจีบมัน
So it sounds like Goran has a crush on Jane? That's what it sounds like. Gunn does not like that. And I'm curious. Oof. Why they always have my babe? And like, I love that they're all in school uniforms. I love it. The fact that they still look good and still look young in school uniforms is crazy. Because like, you know, or maybe not so much like, I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe it's just like a Western thing. Like, once we sit in her age, I'm like, who are we trying to like trick? Y'all look way too grown to be in these school uniforms, or a high school student, or you know. But I feel like a lot of the times when I'm watching something, I could see it. Or at least I could be like, oh yeah, I could see them being a senior, because I don't know if it's just like the styling of how everyone is done, but I feel like in the last couple of shows where we've had an older P play like a Nong, like it's believable. But also, let me just shut up and get back into my babes. I was just thinking that because, you know, most recently we saw him in Don't Kapta or Doing With You, and he was a college student in that, and I'm like, okay, believable. Even though I think my babe's almost, isn't he like 29 now?
กูว่ากูจะจีบมัน
He did not like that. Oh, he looks. Oh, does he like her too?
รีบมาเว้ย
ได้เดี๋ยวกูรีบตามไปเจอกัน
Does he like her too? He looks crushed. Oh my god, if he starts crying, I'm not gonna be able to handle it, y'all. Not my babes. Ugh.
ได้เดี๋ยวกูรีบตามไป
Chakun! Okay. Y'all know Chakun is like, I feel like my wrecker. Officially. Although all the boys wreck me.
รีบมาแล้วเว้ย
เจอกัน
Oh, he was talking to Gorn.
พี่มาแล้วเว้ยอะไรก่อน
อะไรกูคุยกันเฉย
ตาเป็นประกายเลย
ไม่ระดาก็ปกติมาก
ไม่ปกติจ้าโปะมาก
แล้วมันจะรู้กูหรอปะวะ
มึงจะรู้ปะ
ไม่รู้อ่ะกูกลัวว่าถ้ามันรู้มันจะเกลียดกูอ่ะ
แล้วแกจะบอกปะ
Are they doing what I think they're doing?
บอกก็แย่แล้ว เดี๋ยวกลุ่มแตก
Oh my god, I wish I spoke Thai. I know some of you beautiful, lovely users will be on here and be like, girl, we got you. And y'all let me know that in the comments. Please let me know the context. But I guess I may know the context once I see the MV. Okay, and then we have, I was going to say only. Is he okay? Oh, he was with Victor. So it looks like Victor and only maybe have like family stuff going on.
ทำอะไรตั้งนานฮะทำไมเพิ่งมา มันเป็นอย่างนี้กี่ครั้งแล้วเนี่ย ต้องมานั่งรอเนี่ยฮะ แล้วนี่กลิ่นอะไรเนี่ย กลิ่นบุหรี่ใช่ไหม ใครสูบ ไอ้เพื่อนคนนั้นใช่ไหม หรือเราสูบ แล้วน่าจะเป็นคนดีกับเขาสักทีนึงบอกกี่ครั้งแล้ว
Oh no.
เพื่อนแบบนั้นน่ะ
Is he thinking his friends are a bad influence? Oh, Dad. Oh no. That one scares me. Doesn't look like he has like a overbearing parent maybe, or like pressuring parent, and he's just trying to have some form of release. I think they did a good job of the color grading with specifically I feel like they every boy has something going on, but I feel like for Victor and Ongli theirs might be family related, and the color grading is a little bit different. The more blue hues, which is more sadness in there. If they have these two crying, if they have any of my babies crying, y'all, I apologize now if I'm a blubbering mess, because y'all know I'm a crier. I'm just like, ugh. Anyways, let me pull up the video and we'll get started, because I don't want to make this video super long, but we shall see. Okay, my lovelies, Kinye. I don't think like I said, I don't think I've ever seen an MV. I'm like scared because I've never seen a viewer discretion on like the MVs, right? More specifically, I don't think I've ever seen it on Proxie, so let me know, users. But yeah, let's just jump right in. I'm a little scared. Oh, so it actually is Jane. I thought they were just using a name. What happened? They're all bruised. Ooh, but the beat. Oh, what's wrong? Or did they get in a fight with each other? Ooh, the vocals. Lies. We should learn to normalize that. Ooh. Ooh, give my all for you. Oh, they all really like him. Did they film this at a like Catholic school? What is happening? That's a lie. Yes, they do. Ooh. They gave it more to us. Who told you that? That's a lie. Oh my god, not Aldo. Wait, what was that? Not we. Y'all, I'm like struggling. Oh yeah, ooh, he said sorry. Oh my god, no, they're like fighting. Oh no. Oh no! Oh my god, stop. that though? Oh no! Oh no, I don't want to see that. Huh? I wasn't expecting that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, give me the 5-episode series. Oh, I need context. What is happening? That went... No, that just make... I hope this is a series and we get to see more. Like, the storyline continues in more songs. Because I need to know. Like, I need to know what was happening. Obviously, you guys are going to be able to tell me where you can get some context. Obviously, there are some moments where they're talking about the girls don't lie. And then, of course, boys don't cry. And then, I'm kind of trying to dissect it. That last scene threw me the fuck off because I was not expecting Oli to kiss Chakun, like at all. Like I guess maybe there was like an inkling at one point where I was just like, what's happening? But okay, so let me try to dissect what I think I saw, and then you guys tell me. I'll probably watch this again on my own time. I was really trying to listen to the story and listen to the song. Wait, before I get into the discussion of dissecting the video, let me get into the song real quick. First of all, I love this fucking beat. This beat, so good. The dance, so good. What have I been saying since I started checking out T-pop? And I've always said, and PROXIE is probably the first group that I saw do this because they're the first T-pop group that I've ever gotten into. But I said this time and time and again, I'm a pop enthusiast, so like I feel like I listen to pop from like a bunch of different countries, whether it be like C-pop, K-pop, J-pop, American pop, or P-pop, or I'm trying to think of other ones that I've off the top of my head that I've also listened to, but I can't think right now at the top. But pop in general, right? It's very rare that we see a full choreography for a ballad. We see it every once in a while. Very simple, 2-step, snaps, things like that. But I don't think we've ever seen like full choreography. Until I started watching T-pop, and then from there, like it has just gone. And I'm always blown away because I'm like, it's so good because it goes with the song, obviously. And I'm like, why don't we get this enough? And I just very, very, very much enjoyed it. I think the first song I saw that had that. Like, I mean, obviously there are exceptions because there are other songs that do it, but very rare do we get it. I think the first song, I think it was Hurting for them was the first one that I remember really seeing like a ballad with a full choreography. So I really, really enjoy it. I really, really love this song. There's a moment there where I think it's Victor. It was either Victor or Lee, I think, that mentioned 2000s R&B. There is, I feel, like an R&B aspect to this song, which I think I enjoy even more. There was so much English in this, and it took me a whole ass second to be like, wait, what? Like, a lot more than I normally, like, used to. And I was trying to catch it, but also obviously keeping tune with the story itself. So I obviously missed some things, and I will go back and check that out. 100% this song is on my playlist. I'm curious to see like who wrote it. Okay. I don't think I've heard of these three. You guys let me know. Ka Goes Back Home, Sauce BBK, Jeffy, and 2 Ecstasy. Y'all let me know. Yeah, y'all let me know about it. I'm wondering if the boys also had kind of like a say in it. But yeah, fantastic song. The way it came in, the melody came in immediately. I was just like, ooh, you're kind of grooving with it and you're listening to it, and their voices sound fantastic. as they always do, but they were really, really riding the melody here, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so from this aspect, let's go into the MV and what I was trying to check. Obviously, in the character videos that I checked out, you guys know that like we got a little bit of hint of a story, right? Where it looks like Victor and Only, I said before, are going through something like family. It looks like something family related, or something is going on, right? Obviously, for sure, Only and his dad are having some issues, and I'm wondering if he. It almost made it sound like he was like whatever he does isn't perfect, or maybe he just got caught doing something for the first. It doesn't seem like it's the first time. It definitely seems like dad is very. I don't know the whole context, but just based on this oh, I'm sorry, I just realized something. Okay, hold on, I'll go back to it in a minute. I just saw something. I'll go back to that. And it definitely looks like maybe some type of abuse in some type of way, whether it's verbal. Obviously we saw some physical there, but I'm curious if in his character video, if you guys will let me know like what the dad was saying in the car when he like pushed him, and like, you know, and he was saying it was giving something like, you're always fucking getting into trouble, like your friends are a bad influence, like you should be doing this and this and this and this and this and this. Is just overbearing father is what it was giving, right? And obviously kids are kids and they're gonna make mistakes, but that's what was going on there. With Victor, I feel like there was something. Obviously he was on the phone, he was, you know, asking questions, and he was like, oh no, don't worry. It sounded like he was like, don't worry about it, but obviously it was something to worry about. And so I'm kind of curious on that context. With Kim, it looks like Kim, head boy, you know, trying to be on the straight, trying to do good, obviously catches Victor and Only, I believe, smoking what looked like pot in the bathrooms. And because he's head boy, he has to say something. Even though they are friends, because we can see it clearly earlier, they were friends, they hanging out with Jane as well. It looks like they were maybe shooting a music video of some kind for, I'm not sure if it was her wanting to record, like them helping her out, or if it was just like them trying to do music. I could see them trying to do music, and my other theory is that if they were trying to do music, maybe Victor is the one that was like really charging forward and kind of seeing how they were doing on like if they sent something in for the music, you know, and he was just checking in to see like if they passed or something like that. But obviously Kim had to tell, and when he told, obviously that caused, you know, Victor to be called in, and it caused Lee to be called in along with Lee's parents. That caused issues. And then when he tried to apologize to Victor obviously was pissed off, and fight ensue. And then of course I believe it was Gorn who came in first, and Gorn tried to stop it, but then Gorn and Gun, and then I guess I don't know if Gorn pushed, or maybe it was Gun first. I don't know. There was pushing there, and then Gun and Gorn got into it, and then obviously Chakun had to come and try to rally them all to stop. And that's when the moment they realized how bad Only had it, and then Only because his father. So I feel like the heaviness with Kim's storyline is because, you know, even though he is close to his friends and love his friends, he still like has to do what he thinks is right, in kind of sense. I'm kind of curious, given the character videos, what is going on with Chakun and Gorn, because it looks, or not Chakun, excuse me, not Chakun and Gorn, Gorn and Gun, because it's giving that Gun and Gorn have a crush on Miss Jane, and because of that, their like friendship is being tested and being kind of teeter-tottering. And so I think that maybe that might be why in that fight scene, Gorn kind of wanted to like, I feel like anything he was upset about, he wanted to like let release, and so that's why he got into it with Gorn, and maybe that's why. But he's never maybe said something to Gorn along the lines of having a crush on Jane. That's what it was giving. Miss Jane obviously is friends with Chakun, and it's giving that she maybe have been using Chakun to get close to Gorn, is what it looks like. But at the same time, there's that moment with Gorn in the staircase with Miss Jane, and she kind of walks away, and he's left heartbroken, and then Chakun's kind of having to pick up the pieces. Now, that moment right there, I was like, are they doing what I think they're doing? Because, you know, obviously, like, people go nuts for it. And it was giving that maybe like a little triangle there, or I should say a square, because if Gunn also is involved because he likes Jane, then it's a square. um and so that's what it was giving for that storyline. And Chakun is being like, I could see Chakun being like, girls lie, because maybe if that was his best friend and he, or like his good friend, and he thought they were just close, but she was maybe using him to get close to Gorn or even Gun, then I can see him being that line of like, girls lie. Does that make sense? Like that theorizing. And then at the end, no one would have prepared me for only being consoled by Chakun and then kissing Chakun. No one would have prepared me for that. No one at all. Like, I would have been like, what are y'all talking about? What? So I'm curious to see, like, was he always liking him? Like, maybe that's another reason why he has an issue with his father. Why they're, you know, have a bad light because of his, well, I don't want to say his sexuality. I don't want to say like specifics because we don't know. We just saw one piece, so we can, I mean, it could be safe to assume, but I'm not going to assume anything. Maybe he's bi. Anyways, doesn't matter. He definitely has a crush or likes Chakun. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments. I'm sure you guys will. That was fantastic. I need a series. Like, I would love to see a series. I know the boys have done one before, and I would love to see another one. For sure. Love to see it. If you guys, by the way, if you guys know where the series is English subbed, please let me know. I know I have one episode of it subbed. I think it was called My Tempo or My Tempo. I think that's what it was called. I found the first episode sub, but I think there's like 6 episodes, so I would love to see it. Also, our baby boy Keen is in there as a side note, and I adore him as well, so I would love to have watched that. But I just saw on the screen earlier, Chakun had the original concept. So did he like write this and get? I mean, obviously he had the concept, so he definitely probably spoke with the creative director and was like, oh, I have a vision, can we put this vision together, or like had his 2 cents, or came up with like the concept and they grew from that concept. But I'm very curious if he's talked about this anywhere, and if so, let me know so that I can watch it. I'm sure there's going to be behind the scenes for this MV and behind the scenes of the making of the MV. If it's English subbed, I'll try my hardest to check it out or react to it. Otherwise, I'm just probably going to watch it on my own, because I'm definitely want to check this out for sure, because I'm very interested. Like, this core concept, like, I love it a lot, and y'all know how I feel about these boys. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my reaction. I will see you guys, my lovelies and users, in the next one. If there's something you guys want me to check out, please let me know down on the comments below. I know that some of you guys might ask me to check out Proxie's stage at Gotcha Pop, I believe is where they were. I am going to do that 100%. But if you have a channel that has like a good visual of everyone, not just one member, let me know. Typically, I think there's 2 channels that I usually go to. I think one's, oh, what is it called? Is it like Boiled Orange or something like that? So obviously they have gun fan cams there, but I think they have really good ones for like the full cams. And then there's another channel, but I can't think of the top of my head, that you guys have recommended before. But if there is one for the Gotcha Pop stage, let me know down in the comments below that you guys want me to check out, and I will do so. But if there's anything else, please let me know as well. And I will see you guys, my lovelies and users, in the next one. I hope you guys are having a good morning, a good day, and a good night, depending on when you're watching. Bye.